Well, I got some good news to talk about today. Although I signed up for it not yesterday, but the day before, I'm eligible for something called uh, tagging of products. Now, not just my merchandise store project products. That's one thing. I could do that for a long time. We're talking about products that like I review, products that I feature on my shows, like the powdered milk demo from Horizon Dairy. Those products cannot be tagged, and I can get commission for when people click on the product on my channel.
Oh yeah!
So, which means a little bit extra pocket money for me. Now, people forget that this channel, yes, it is a side hustle. It does bring in some money to help offset the expenses, high expenses of living in the United States. As we all know, that things are not getting better economically for anyone. So it does help pay the bills. And I can say I set my hair a little different instead of having it pulled back by my headphones. I just let my hair lay flat and I just plop the headphones on top. So it kind of makes my hair look a little bit better, a little bit less austere. I got a hair salon appointment on Thursday at 1:30, which means the good news is it's not going to mess us up too much as far as the morning show goes. It just means it will be maybe a little bit longer than 12 o'clock on Thursday. And also the good news is that we're going to be seeing a slight warming trend. I'm not promising you a major day to go ahead and throw a steak in the barbecue. That's not that warm, but it's going to be above freezing. It's I guess counts for something, right? We're going to see temperature on Thursday of -1 Celsius, but that's pretty close. That's like 30 degrees Fahrenheit. And you could be surprised. It could go up to about 2 degrees Celsius on Thursday. As summer or spring, in this case, is slowly encroaching into our seasons here in the Northeast. Which even for me is a relief because I like winter. I like staying home, but I still like going out in the nice weather when the birds. I mean, the little animals coming out of the burrows and the birds coming back. In the northern migration periods, and the grass starts sprouting and turning green, and the little flowers start coming up. I do enjoy that. People don't think I do. I do. So I think we will see a fairly nice day outside in a couple weeks. We might have a few more cold spots here and there, but I think spring will be coming forth definitely by the time of the equinox of Ostara. So we'll check it out from there. So that's good news. It's not going to be all winter ice and snow for years and years and years. However, the interglacials eventually just like was last time with the modern minimum in the 19th century, we've been very lucky. We've had some pretty good interglacials. But we could see that come to an end because of the thermohaline circulation of the Atlantic Ocean, which is definitely a concern. And of course, what's going on in the Arctic right now, Antarctic right now, with calving of major freshwater ice sheets, is a concern. Because once we get too much fresh water into the ocean, it's going to cause the ocean currents, such as a thermohaline circulation, to shut down. And that's going to result in some very big problems, especially for the North Atlantic and the Gulf Stream. So we gotta keep an eye on that. But everybody else, how you doing today? Well, your song was doing pretty well as far as the song goes. I made an interesting mistake this month. I mean, I over ordered the ultra or the Slim Fast French Vanilla. I misread it when I ordered it, and I forgot it was a 3-pack, and I ended up buying 3-packs, so I have 9 cans of French Vanilla Slim Fast. Hope you're thirsty. Yeah, you know, I could easily drink about the equivalent of 66 glasses of French vanilla. You're not Foodie Beauty over here, are you? Well, anyway, that's okay. We'll go make it. So as the weather warms up, we'll be going out more often. Are we going to be doing any videos in Cumbies? I don't know. Obviously, once the weather gets warm, maybe we might go to Cumbies and do some videos. Or if I want to do videos at McDonald's, I could always strip out the music when I get home. That's an idea. By the way, a lot of restaurants are struggling right now because American people are not spending as much eating out anymore. It's really not that surprising when you think about it. The reason why people are not eating out as much is they're worried about their economics. People just can't afford to do it anymore. Now, Trump still said he'd like to try to give help in the form of a stimulus check from the tariffs. But he doesn't know what's the most efficient way to do it. Is when he explained to a reporter at NBC. He said, if I was to give every single person in the United States a supposed to be $2,000 stimulus check, he said, I would deplete all of our tariff money. But rather, if I gave the money based on needs to people, targeted relief, then maybe we could do something like he did with the military when he gave them 1,776. That's one thing we spend a lot of money on this country as a military. We really do. For a country that is, for the most part, at peace, we have a full-term military based in many other countries. Exactly. That's the biggest reason why even Trump agreed that it's not just your health care. Look at the fact of how much your utility costs are going up. I'm not talking about how much you're using. I'm talking about how much they're charging per unit of use, per kilowatt hour, per 100 cubic feet of natural gas, per gallon of propane. It's crazy. And that's how you doing today. Good morning to you. Good morning. And so Americans are, as I said, and we played up in the video on Friday night, the Americans are being creative, buying sheds from Lowe's and Home Depot in living in these sheds. That may sound silly, but it works. If you can find a piece of land, even a friend's piece of land, drop your house on it. Kind of like Dorothy's house fell on the Wicked Witch of the West, right? That's a good one. She steals her shoes instead. All right. Anyway, the point is that a shed can be fixed up into a nice house. You know, it doesn't have to be boring or cold. I mean, come on, for about say $5,000-$6,000, you got a good shell to start with. Put some windows in, put some insulation in, run the electrics, get the gas, get the water, get the sewer in, and you have a nice little cozy abode that doesn't take a lot of room. And while everybody loves indoor plumbing, and trust me, if you were outside this weekend, you certainly would not want to go into an outhouse. Yeah, that'd be one cold exposure. Definitely northern exposure. Yeah. Indoor plumbing is nice but expensive. You know. So that's the reality. Americans are saying is we have to cut costs. We have to cut corners. Because we can't afford to do things as it were before the great downturn, which has been worse, or almost as worse as 2007, 2008. I was around in 2008. It wasn't actually that bad. I mean, it was, unless you're a real estate guy. In that case, you're Teowaki. The end of the world as you know it. Good morning, Grace. How you doing today? Good morning. All right, so let's get the panel out. UXE and really kind of strange when you think about it. How the economy thing works. So are we doing another night show? I don't know yet. I might. I was thinking about maybe next week doing instead of being on the here, doing it on the couch. Yeah, you could do that. The portrait stream, because that way the couch is kind of already set up for it. When you look at it here, if you take the couch, it's kind of centered, so at least I'd be in the center of the frame. You would be. Yeah. And if there was any way you could zoom the camera in closer, it would look great. Well, that's unfortunately not likely to happen. That's true. That's true. There's a cute kitten. Yeah. Oh, I'm 60. How you doing today? He was listening to Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Galaxy 5th to the 8th last night. Cut part of the 5th to the 7th. And it was kind of, fun. Well, actually, last night's summer one wasn't too bad. We did okay. And we actually did hold our own. Yep, we did. We got... we had a good time. I mean, it was just... the first part of the show was kind of a little bit... had some minor technical problems, but nothing too show stopping. Well, Brain Dead, how you doing? UXC, to talk to me. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the follow and kick. Much appreciated. So, we're growing in Kick too, but Twitch hasn't really grown much. But Twitch had a pretty long watching audience last night on Twitch. So I hope you had some happy dreams with happy music. That's almost all the songs are kind of happy songs. Yeah. I had to go to bed early last night. Okay. Chris Bliss says Saturday nights on YouTube have been boring in general lately. Yeah, well, the Discord panel did pretty well. We had a lot of views on the Discord on Saturday with the portrait panel on the Discord lounge. So we did bring in views. I didn't get too many donations or super chats, but let's see, we try to get that to change. Now the fact that I can get paid commissions for promoting products that are not mine. Okay, so you're not gonna make a lot of commissions. Let's be honest. The Behringer UCA222 may not exactly get a ton of commissions because how many people need another input stage, analog to digital to USB stage, because it also does Toslink output as well. But hey, you never know. Yeah, why are we only at one like? Come on, guys, you got 28 of you here. This doesn't make any sense. We did really well on Saturday. We did really well on Friday night, too. And like Lumi said, maybe on Sunday she's going to do the same. But she wants to do it on the couch instead, which is fine. Of course, you're not going to be able to easily do a panel. No, that's true. But then again, we got the tablet, so we can read the chats. That's true. You can read the chats on the tablet. Because I can't remotely easily put people on the panels. I mean, I don't quite get that much remote control feasibility. No, not really. So, yeah, it's Monday morning, and also please put in the hypes. I know you can't hype this stream now because we're still live, but when you do get a chance, please hype the shows. And yes, I think you can hype the music too. I know that some of you did like a lot of the songs I put out last night. a bigger chat. This is the same size chat we always have. I don't know what a pig screen is, but the chat we have right now is pretty close to normal size. Okay, so it's ready to come up on panel. Hold on a minute, please. Okay, it is Tiger. Good morning. How you doing?
How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing
Good.
So, I explained to you about how this new product tagging works. That's extension of where originally it was just my products in my store. Now it includes products, the other products that I am featuring in the videos.
Okay.
So, like the Horizons organic dairy milk products, I did that.
So,
and then
how do you get paid though? But people have to click on the Horizon.
Yeah, they click on it, and then it brings them to the store, and then they, like in this case, Amazon, and that counts as a purchase. Or not necessarily purchase, but it counts as commissions. Obviously, if they sell something,
so it has to be it's like Amazon. You can't
in this case, that's who sell the milk product is Horizon Dairy, sold through Amazon and through Whole Foods.
Well, what about if you go to the supermarket and buy the Horizon milk?
Yeah, so I mean, it could be other things that are more local or regionalized, but it gets a little more complicated. For example, I could show like Hood Milk, but Hood Milk is only featured within pretty much New England, so it wouldn't work out for somebody in California to click on the Hood Milk because they don't have a Hood Milk in California.
All right. Good morning, everybody. And if you missed M60 last night, you missed out. What a wonderful stream. Unfortunately, it was the same time as Silver Moon, so I
right. And he came over to my Silver Moon after he was done with his.
Oh, did he? But what a wonderful. He's funny. I don't know if any of you have watched him, but he's funny. His show is extremely well put together.
Yeah.
You'd like it, Michelle. And he has a call-in show. And he has the trolls calling him, and he handled them extremely well.
Yeah, well, some people do better than me, that's for sure.
Oh, I thought it was great, but I just hope it's not going to be clashing with your show, his next show.
Unintentionally, he kind of did land right on top of Silver Moon, but but we kind of knew that, and
right.
After he got done with his show, he came over to my show. So
I couldn't get too involved M60 because I had Michelle on as well. So, but I was surprised. Not that I thought. I don't know. He's a very good streamer. Very good, entertaining. Yeah. I think you didn't like him. I think Michelle, it's one of those streamers that you would actually like watching.
Probably.
Mm-hmm. He did some cooking shows, looked at some cooking shows.
Well, we'll see what happens. Maybe someday.
I think, honestly, I think you'd enjoy it. Some people making some terrible cooking. Oh, yeah. What I saw.
Well, I mean, last night we did go with Silver Moon anyway, and I'll probably do another portrait stream this week. I don't know. Let's see. Tomorrow is not tomorrow. Sorry. Today is Carmen Miranda's birthday, by the way.
Oh, happy birthday, Carmen! How many years old?
I lost track of all those years.
Oh.
I was born in 1909, so you can do the math.
1909.
I think 126 years.
Do you say years death now, or do you say years old? It's actually years death. Well, you'll never get older, will you?
Let's just say it this way, that I kind of I like to go just by total years since my birthday. So the 9th of February of 1909. So take 2026 minus 1909. What is that? It's like 127 years, I think. You're younger than me. That's true. That's true. I'm younger than you. You died in 1911. Yeah. So I mean, so what'd you guys think of the show last night? I think it came out really good, but I think that some of the music shuffling was a little bit kind of discordant, if you know what I'm saying. It's like you go from a nice slow song, the next thing you know, you're playing hard rock in the next song, and it's like it's kind of really discordant to the nerves. Yeah.
It's her birthday today, Grizz. Be nice to Carmen Day. Be nice to Carmen Day.
Don't forget mine's in 2 days. Yeah, yours is Wednesday.
That's your real birthday, isn't it?
Yeah. No. My real official birthday is 2 days after Lumi's. We don't celebrate that one because it's not worth it. It just confuses everybody. Yeah.
So we're not celebrating your real birthday anymore. It's just celebrating the birthday you chose.
13th of September. Yeah. But either way, the fact is that you've seen the views. Our views are going up a lot.
Oh,
good. We're doing okay money wise. We are currently at about $157 for the month of February.
Well, it's only the 9th.
That's not bad.
I mean, it's only the 9th.
So obviously we're gonna have another members only stream this week. Probably on a Friday. Maybe even earlier than that. And again, another dinger donger. You gotta cover it. It's Noodles.
Okay.
Go ahead, Noodles. How you doing?
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Noodles. So which kid was you? The one picking its nose or the one with the sword in its hand?
Hey, Tiger.
Hey. Which kid were you on that photograph? The picky nose kid or the one with the sword? He posted a picture of when he was a kid.
Which picture? The one I posted?
When you showing you when you were younger, when you were a young little
Oh,
boy.
no,
one kid with a finger up its nose, and the other one looks like it's got a sword in its hand.
Those are my brothers.
Oh.
That's why I said my mother's children.
Yes, it is M6. He is good. Absolutely.
Yeah, where were you, Noodles? M60's great stream last night.
You know what happened?
What?
I don't want to ruin that guy's stream, and like
he can handle you. He can handle you easy.
No, I know, but like I don't want like he seems like he's legit. Like I don't want to like ruin ruin any opportunities because there's some people out there that I'm like wow, they're really really good, and I'm just like I can't believe that they're not bigger than they are, and they must be lying about that or something. I don't know. So
yeah, I thought it was great.
The reason why a lot of channels not bigger than they are is because there's just so many channels that we're competing against. That's part of the reason. He
reminds me a little of you in some ways. He could be like your gay brother. You both got the beards. He's got attitude.
He's got the Propecia. That's totally gay, dude. You're on Propecia. Yeah. No, again, like, I ate 2 ribeyes last night, Michelle. 2 ribeyes,
Oh,
a thing of mashed potatoes, a bowl of fruit, and I I think I drank one of those marijuana drinks, and I was like gone.
Last night I made 2 homemade versions of a quarter pounder with extra cheese. I made 2 of
Nice.
those.
nice. Your hair looks nice today, Michelle.
Thank you. I let my hair be down instead of pulling it back like I
Right.
usually do with the headphones. So basically, I had 2 homemade quarter pounders with cheese, with lots of garlic powder and black pepper, and and then I had some what the heck did I drink? I think you had some of the homemade lemonade. Yeah, okay, I did have some homemade lemonade and orange juice. So that's what I did last night.
What, you had orange juice and cheeseburgers? That sounds disgusting.
Mm.
Not orange juice in cheese.
Don't you get acid stomach, Michelle? Don't you ever get like?
Yeah, if I
Tiger,
eat too many
Tiger,
onions.
if she does, she's ignoring it, just like everything else. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
yeah.
the fucking
yeah.
broken
And
leg.
I remember her eating that Thanksgiving food that was like weeks and weeks old.
Yeah, well, I can eat a lot of different things. After all, remember we ate the East Hartford chili or curry. That was a bit much for me.
Yeah, that was. I think I ate the whole thing. You left the rest of it in my car. I didn't find it until like a week later. I had to sniff it out.
I was getting really nervy with that odor there with his meat cleaver. I was like, if I was to really say what I thought of this food, I thought he would put my meat cleaver to my skull.
So you don't have to answer this, M60, but do you live in New Jersey? Because your phone thing said New Jersey callers or something, or was that about you, Noodle?
I don't know, but that phone number, I know where that phone number is. That's a certain county phone number. I don't know if that's for legit, but if you're in that area, dude, let me know.
Meet up.
I think phone numbers have kind of lost their regionalism because I don't think.
Oh my God, is Noodle's going to go through a gay stage now?
Well, yeah, I think I might go gay this year. I've been threatening the whole gay thing for.
For example, I could easily get a Los Angeles phone number, and I don't even live in Los Angeles. I could get a UK phone number, and I don't even live in the UK. It's a little more challenging, but yes, you could. Imagine how confused that'd be for my American audience to say, please call 990012456. And I mean, what the hell is that? Actually, be 44. Actually, 40.
You not have much luck with the women, Noodle.
I mean,
I
all
know,
UK audience.
I know.
Oh, that sounded. Oh, I know. Oh.
Well, I did get an offer. This week from someone, and it's just like I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think like the whole falling in love, falling out of love has taken its toll. I think I'm done with the whole love thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Yeah. Yeah, so I could get a UK phone number. And we talked about this many years ago. If I was to go back to doing the phone calls again, because with my asterisk system, I could set it up so I could have multiple exchanges. I could have an American number. I could have a UK phone number. But the thing is it worth it? No. It's
Because
not.
the phone calls stress you out too much. But M60 can handle the phone calls.
Yeah.
What about M60? If you are where I think you are, right, and you have like a studio, why can't we do studio shows? I have all these people that
He's
might
not
be.
in New York. It's an IP number he brought.
Oh.
Right, it's like a Google Meets number, but it's not through. I mean, it's not through Google Voice, but it's through another company. But basically, it's the same thing. It might be through.
I do go full blown gay this year. Let's pretend.
He's gonna go gay this year. Oh.
What about if I change my name to queer baiting with Bulldog? I'm the ultimate queer bait in the tri-state.
It's very funny, that word, because I was raised if you call someone queer, it's not nice.
No, let me ask you a very interesting question, because I'm not trying to be funny and I'm not trying to be obnoxious. I'm asking myself is this question: would you ever consider going out with a guy?
Like for beer or something?
Well, how about a friendship date to start with? And what if maybe you and that guy later get serious?
I hang out with guys all the time, Michelle. I hang out with transsexuals, hermaphrodites, fucking everybody. I even talk to Grizz. Grizz is a piece of shit.
What if eventually you get serious and you guys start going steady?
Oh, no.
No, you gotta be turned on by that part of their body. Like, if cock don't turn him on, then he's not gay. You gotta love cock.
Yeah.
Do you love cock?
I don't want to run my fingers through some dude's chest hair. You know, be like, oh my god, I'm so in love with you.
Yeah.
That can actually be kind of fun, actually.
Well, did you know there was a study done on men or straight men that touch female breasts? That it lowers their cortisol levels. It brings them, it calms them down.
That makes sense, yeah, because it reminds them of their mother. In essence, it's what it is. It's something instinct. It's not just men, although.
Michelle, whenever I hang out with a girl, I'm not like, oh, mom. I'm not thinking of my mom. I'm thinking about like, oh.
Right. It doesn't
grab
matter.
that ass and shake
in a way, she's kind of giving you the same vibe, if you know what I'm saying.
Nah, well, I mean, okay, yeah, if they were going to do my laundry, like, but still, I don't want to, like...
Yeah, I don't think of mums and dads when I'm...
It's not...
That's not a thing.
Same thing, Michelle.
Oh, we've got RJ.
Hey, RJ.
Hi,
RJ.
I don't know if you've heard, but the lead vocalist for the band Three Doors Down passed away.
I don't even know who that is.
Nor do I.
He was a lead singer of a group.
What was like? Can you give us one of their hits?
Here without you. I'm here without you, baby.
Oh yeah, I hated that song.
Yep, he passed away of stage 4 kidney cancer.
I'm sorry about that.
Yep.
They're gonna say stage fright.
No. He actually his song Kryptonite that he wrote that in algebra class when he was only 15 years old.
Wow.
Really?
And then
Superman, that song?
Yep.
Oh my god, that guy was the worst. I hated that. I hated that fucking.
Oh,
that
that's not good.
Dang.
I never liked it. It gives me like agita. You know what agita is?
Yes.
Yeah, like whenever like.
What did y'all think about that Super Bowl last night?
Well, I don't know. I didn't watch it. I didn't watch any of it.
I don't know
I didn't
anything
watch the
about it.
halftime. I didn't watch anything.
Who
I'll
was
tell you
playing?
what, the dude that did the national anthem, my God, that was awful.
Who
In
was
my
it?
opinion. Yes, in my opinion. Because for one thing, because I perform the national anthem. So, and it's not just a song that anybody can sing.
It's hard to sing.
It's very hard to sing.
Can you
And
give us a little taste of how you do it?
well, yes, I'd be glad to. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming?
Wow.
You can hear where
that was
that
perfect.
one.
Yeah, I was expecting you to be shit. I'm not being funny, but that was lovely.
That was
Thank you.
very, very good.
Thank you. Well, I mean, I have basically performed for the Tampa Bay
I
Buccaneers
can see
at
what
their
you're
training
saying,
camp twice.
especially when you change note right by the dawn's early light and then it's streaming, and it was like it's like you're going from a lower octave to a streaming.
Yeah, it's really. I have to, yeah, because basically, when I get a call that hey, I need, hey, you need, we need you to sing, it's probably, I would say, most likely 3 weeks to a few months out, so that way, I'm practicing, I'm making sure that everything's tight.
Right.
Because there have been times where I've walked up on stage and performed, and my sister will say, "Hey, you were off on that one note, or you were," because she's a singer too, so she helps out too.
Yeah.
She doesn't sing the anthem, but we had a group when we were children. It was the RJs. And we would go to different places like bars, benefits, weddings.
Was it like kind of like Jackson 5 type deal? Like your family was
Well,
involved?
it was me. Yeah, it was me, my sister, and my dad.
Wow.
And our mom, mine and my sister's mom, would call herself the Nightmare because she couldn't sing. She could not sing. So she would listen to us practice, and then because we had a laser karaoke system that we would take. This was back in the mid '90s.
Yeah.
And we would practice during the week, and then we would sing on the weekends.
Right.
So not only did I have to do homework during the week, I had to practice during the week, and it was a lot of work because I had Braille books out the ass.
Touch M60.
Later M60.
Braille books out the ass, and my book bag was heavy with Braille books, and then I had to lug around my Braille writer sometimes because there was nowhere to put it, so I had to lug that around too. So it was pretty.
Yeah,
harsh.
Braille books are pretty big because this is something you sighted people don't realize how big a Braille book is.
What they don't realize, what a lot of sighted people don't realize, though, Michelle, is where a printed book could be one volume, a Braille book is several.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. Even if
What
you
a
print,
nightmare.
yeah. Even if you print on both sides of a Braille page, that still will come out to.
Oh, I never thought about this. Gosh.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't think I've ever seen a Braille book.
Oh, they've. Just imagine sitting at the kitchen table with your Braille writers next to you, and you're doing an algebraic equation completely in Braille, and the entire equation takes up a sheet of Braille paper, because
Oh my god.
not only
No.
not only are you having to use your calculator, think in your head, you're basically, and if you screw it up, what my vision teacher used to make me do,
I gotta be honest, I never could figure out how I would be able to do Braille algebra. I think that would totally make me lose it, because even for me as a low vision, I could not visualize in my head trying to figure out how you would write a Braille equation on scratch paper.
So this is heavy duty Braille paper. But if I screwed up even one iota, my vision teacher would make me take the Braille paper out of the Braille writer, throw it away, and then I would have to do it all over again until I got it right.
Oh my god!
Yeah, that suck.
And she was strict.
I wonder if I would have
strict.
fared better with.
Now they have Braille displays, and you can basically just or Braille note takers, and you don't have to use all that paper. But back then we didn't have that. We only had a Braille and Speak, which was a machine, and it would speak to you, and that's how you did your work. But with that, you would just hook it up to a printer, and it would print everything in print. But now they have.
Yeah, I kind of wonder. RJ, do you think with my dyslexia, it would have been the same if I was to read Braille?
Hard to say.
Actually, it's really. I'm glad you asked that, because there are blind people that have dyslexia even reading Braille.
What?
They get their E's and their I's mixed up, their 9s and their 5s mixed up, because what they do, and I'm sure Michelle knows this, is your mathematics in Braille and your literary Braille are two completely different systems of the Braille code.
Yes, it is, and also the same as with musical notation.
So you could be reading X and Y, which is fine. But if you're reading 9 plus 5, you would screw it up and think EN plus E, because what they do is they basically have. There was a guy named Nemeth, Abraham Nemeth, and he developed a Braille code, and it's for mathematics. And basically what he did is he said, "Oh, don't put the number sign in front of a number. Just put the number there." And it screwed everything up.
Yeah.
And and did you know now, Michelle, that this unified English Braille they're making us read now?
Yeah, I have it on my Braille display. Yeah.
I freaking hate it.
So, what is art like for someone who is blind?
Art?
Like, yeah, art? Like, is there any?
we didn't. No, I didn't take art. This is what I took in high school: weight training. You wouldn't know that now because I'm pretty fat. I'll just come right out and say it.
It happens out with everybody. Don't worry about it.
But here's the thing: I basically took weight training, English. This was my 9th grade year. I took weight training, English 1, Algebra 1, World Geography, and then the rest of my high school years I took sciences. Actually, my 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade year I took sciences. My 12th grade year I didn't have to because back then you only had to take 3 science classes. And but your science was.
I love science, but I also was lucky. I was mainstreamed in the Gilbert School, but I took science every year. I took art every year. I took industrial arts every year. I did English every year.
We didn't even have industrial arts when I was in school.
Oh, we did. We had metal shop. We had wood shop.
I
love metal shop. My dad has a wood shop in the basement, so I had personal experience with working with wood.
Yeah, me too. My dad did that too. Now, when I went to the Florida School for the Deaf and Blind when I was a kid, we had wood shop there. But I really wish they would have had wood shop when I was in middle school and high school because I love working with my hands.
Yeah.
And you know how a lot of parents will buy their kids fake tools? No, my dad actually built me a workbench, a functional workbench.
So did mine.
With screwdriver, minor box saw, hammer, nails, and wood. And he would give me scraps of wood, and I remember one time I was in the 9th grade, and my dad was building this house that I'm in now, and it's a brick house. But the thing is, he was putting the trusses. He wanted to put the trusses together. He lined up the wood, gave me a hammer, put the nail just right where it needed to be. He said, "All right, RJ, put the trusses together." And that's what I did.
So, were you completely blind or just like legally blind at that?
Completely. I've never been able to see.
Wow.
And I would go into my house, okay, after working on my workbench, 10 years old, and Mom would look at my hands and my fingers, and she'd be like, "Oh, well, I guess I'm going to have to get you a Band-Aid. You done smashed your fingers with the damn hammer again."
Oh, yeah.
All right, so RJ, there had to have been certain things that you enjoyed touching and feeling and all that stuff. What's your favorite thing to touch or to feel?
Oh God,
what a great question.
I'll tell you what. Everybody's scared of sharks. Okay. One time, my dad took us to a place called Sanibel Island. It's near Fort Myers, and I was 10 years old. Well, my dad went on this boat with this. It was a charter boat, and they went out into the ocean and fished. And so we're standing there. The boat comes back. My dad gets off the boat. He walks over to me. He said, "RJ, come here. I want to show you something. Take my arm. I want to show you something." So he guides me over to this dude. And he goes, "Oh, here's my son. He's totally blind." And so basically what happens is my dad is talking to this dude, and the dude takes my hand and puts it on something. I'm like, what's this? He goes, that's the shark I just caught. And I said, it feels like a foamy piece of sandpaper, like styrofoam and sandpaper.
Yeah.
And he goes, now don't touch the teeth. They are serrated and they will cut you. So I just kept my hand on the shark's back. And of course, the shark was dead. And
is there anything that you haven't touched? Like that's a big thing for you, like the touches and smells and sounds. Like you probably
you know what? Actually, I was able to touch it. I was able to touch a dolphin once.
That's kind of cool.
I would now I will tell you this. I participate in Special Olympics. I'm an athlete leader. I really enjoy it. I think it's a good. It's very productive for my time, and so basically, since I'm an athlete leader, we get to do really cool things. And one of the cool things we got to do was attend the 2025 International Lions Club Convention. And so we went there, and I met this guy.
The link is
I met this guy, and he goes, "So, hey RJ, what's your dream? What's the one dream that you have?" And I said, "Well, I would love to go to Rome and meet Pope Leo the 14th." He goes, "As a matter of fact, I'm taking a group of Special Olympics athletes to Rome to meet the Pope, and you're first on that list."
Wait. Cool. That was your dream, to go meet the Pope?
Yep.
Was it a letdown? Because every single time, like, I've met people that, like, I was enthralled with or anything like that, it was always a total letdown.
Well, actually, here's the funny part. Here's the funny part. So basically, he tells me this, and you know how somebody tells you something, and you're like, "Oh yeah, right." No, not this guy. This guy actually was named the new president of Special Olympics International, and he took over on January 1st of this year.
Wow.
And he sent me an email telling me, "Dear RJ, I have not forgotten the deal we struck. You will be my VIP guest in Rome, and I am on it. You will meet the Pope either this year or next year."
Oh, so you never got to meet him. You were just waiting. Okay.
Yeah. I'm waiting to get the get something. But just that right there, and I took the email and I pasted it into ChatGPT, and ChatGPT was like, "RJ, you have a major opportunity. You have a major opportunity." And what he said in the email.
Can you take off your shirt and start using? Sorry, RJ. Can you take off your shirt and start using all that stuff?
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Well, speaking of favorite smells and touches, I love the smell of mahogany, black ebony, and oak, because obviously working with floor layer. My father was a floor layer.
The camp. Well, we used to go camping because we have campgrounds here where I live.
Yep.
And we used to go camping when I was a kid, and I used to love roasting marshmallows as a kid.
Oh yeah.
And just to hear the sound of the fire crackling.
Yep.
And even now, I'm 46 years old. I will ask my Echo device to play fire sounds or sounds of a crackling fire.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, it relaxes me. Or
does me too.
Yeah,
RJ, you must be a Capricorn.
No, heavens no. I am May 30th. Okay, that's my birthday. I'm a Gemini.
I'm a Gemini.
How are you 46 years old?
Yep, I'm 46.
Oh.
Speaking of smells and tastes and touches, do you remember that live stream where Noodles was in the shower? Sure. Oh my god, that was so good.
I remember that. That was awesome.
No, wait, are you talking about the guy Noodles?
Is there different Noodles in here,
or are you talking about a woman?
A guy.
A guy. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I know who Noodles is.
He's here.
Yeah, he's on panel.
Oh, sorry, RJ. He's talking to you.
Yeah, RJ.
That's Noodles.
Oh, sorry. No. Yeah, I know you.
Yeah.
Hot dog. You should have said something, brother, because I talked to you before. How the hell you been doing?
I'm all right. I'm peeing into a cup right now. I'm on Canal Street, peeing in a cup in my car.
Oh my god.
That is awesome.
Hey man, you need to invite me on your channel, brother. We need to catch up.
Well, like I said, RJ, you can always call in. I've been trying to get people to call in and do this show, but like no one seems like it's like I don't know.
Well, I will. I can. Are you on Discord, Noodles?
Well, I mean, I got kicked off Discord. I kind of on Discord. I just don't, like, I'm kind of mad at Discord now. Yeah.
Oh damn! Kind of the same way. Kind of the same way I was with X for a while, because basically what happened with me was, X basically suspended my account. And so I had to file an appeal. I had to file. No, I had to file an appeal because there was a misunderstanding. They suspended my account, and they're like, "Oh, your account's only in reading mode, and you can't create any other account." They tried to say that I was suspended for harassment. And I basically told them in the appeal, I'm like, I don't harass anybody. I don't do anything. I try to obey the rules. And apparently, a human reviewer looked at it and they're like, okay, your account is restored.
Michelle, look, you're live in the gym. You like that, Michelle?
Something similar happened to me with Twitch.
Michelle, look, Michelle, in the background, it's you. Look on
You're live in my gym.
Michelle. Wait yourself. You can see yourself, Michelle.
Hey, I'm just right here, guys. Sorry, I was just listening to all the chat going on, and
Can you see in Moose's screen? There's you in the background.
Yeah,
I
do see.
You're
that,
on the TV.
Yeah, I see it. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Michelle is watching Michelle.
When's your next stream, Noodles?
I got a jerkin chair here that I usually watch your stream on, Michelle.
Oh,
well, I said, it was funny because something similar happened to me with Twitch, because of what Yam Ranch used to do. They suspended my words and going to put me in a perma ban because of Yam Ranch's tomfoolery. And
who the hell is Yam
I reached
Ranch?
out to them.
Troll,
and I explained to them, I said, I'm very sorry about how the voice was coming over. I'm going to no longer do phone calls because of the, I don't want to lose my account. I said, I need this account for Twitch. And so it was reinstated. But still, that's the reason why, you have to be careful.
Oh, You know they have streaming together, right?
I've heard of that. We have something similar on YouTube called collaborative streaming too.
Yeah.
No, I don't know they had that, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, but I actually follow on Twitch. I follow Iron Mouse. I follow Ginny. Yeah, I follow Ginny T from South Korea. I follow.
What about Kim Jong-un from North Korea? Do you follow him?
I follow the Hydraulic Press channel.
He don't have no Twitch. They don't have Twitch in North Korea, you dingbat.
Yeah, you dingbat.
Actually, they do. They found ways to do firewalls for VPNs. That's how they can do streaming in China too.
Elon Musk hooked him up.
Yeah. So basically, I follow Iron Mouse, Ginny T, Sea Dog VA, and it's really funny because every time I'm in Mouse's stream or Ginny T's stream, every time I write a message, they're like, "Hey, how you doing?" Like, it's cool.
Right now, the sad truth for me is on my Twitch stream, except for Silver Moon, it doesn't really do that well. Silver Moon does good on Twitch, but the regular morning shows, not really.
I'm telling you, M60, he knows what he's doing. He had like 80, 90 people in his chat.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. We need to watch him together, Michelle, and you could get some tips. He's very good.
And he's not a communist, Michelle. He's not a communist homosexual. He's just one of those regular gays.
Oh,
God. Well. Oh my God.
So Michelle, what do you think of my? Are you into girls? Do you like girls?
Of course. What do you think I am? You think I'm into guys? No.
Well, no, I don't know.
I mean, if you were,
maybe a little.
26.
Nope.
Maybe a little.
Nope. I'm not into guys at all. I'm into girls.
So what is it about a woman that you find like extremely like attractive? Like, what do you like about women? As a blind man, like what is it? Like, do you like the smell of the woman? Do you like?
Oh my gosh! I have to tell you. I love Italian women.
Yeah.
Because of the smell?
No. The accents.
Oh.
The Italian accent turns me on.
So it's like
he can't do
a woman's voice.
He's never seen somebody, so he doesn't even know what a pretty person or what sexy person.
Right. So what he finds sexy is the voice.
Yes.
See that?
And touch, and we already wrote through this. He doesn't dream in pictures either. He dreams in sound and touch.
And you probably agree the worst women are Armenian women. Those are the worst, right?
Are who?
Armenian women. Those giant.
I don't know anything about that.
How about
what do you think is the most unattractive, like female voice, like female?
Very Hobbit-like.
What is the least attractive thing about women? Might as well ask that. I always talk about the most attractive. What about the least attractive thing?
Michelle. Great question.
A pussy dick. A pussy dick.
The least attractive. You know how like when you're riding in a car and there's a woman sitting next to you and she's wearing shorts and the car goes to turn and your body just reflexively just leans over. Sometimes what'll happen is a woman, her leg will brush up against my leg, and I can tell just by the feel that she hasn't shaved her legs.
Yeah, it feels like shark
and I'm like, oh, that is so disgusting.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Michelle, do you shave your legs?
Yes, I do shave my legs. Thank you very much.
Okay, now that right there, that I tell you, I'm serious. I'm serious. I have basically told a woman, like,
so we're Italian women here. Right?
Yeah. I basically there was a girl I was talking to, and she basically this was several years ago. This was like when I was just out of high school. There was this girl I was talking to, and we were having a really good conversation. And I said, I would really love to go on a date with you. And she goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't date you. You're blind." And I thought to myself, well, fuck you too.
Yeah, fuck you.
That's weird, because I would think that women would love the fact that you're blind, that you can't judge them based on appearance or anything like that.
Yeah.
Well, she was, she was American.
Ice is coming. These guys are just bolted. Look at this crap. They're grabbing all their shit and they're getting out of here. Look at that.
Oh wow.
Oh damn.
They're all running away. I think it's because of my
Your press.
I think can't read English.
But no, it's really weird because like I just, if a girl tells me, "Oh, I can't date a blind guy," then I'm like, okay, then you're gonna have relationship trouble, in my opinion. With any guy, if you can't accept a guy for who he is, despite his disability or whatever, you're gonna have relationship trouble.
I agree.
Yeah, but you would think that women would find it attractive that you had you can't see them, you can't judge them.
No, think about it another way: is you get all dressed up and he can't see and he can't give you compliments.
Do you think that was the problem with Cassandra?
I want him.
She was prejudiced
I
towards
actually
the blind?
had a girl tell me one time, and she's like, "I want a guy to be able to look at me in the eyes, and you can't look at me in the eyes. I want a guy to be able to see me."
Well,
like it's really, I mean, she was very brutally honest, and I understood her position, but I disagreed with it. I basically told her,
you need to move on. That's just
and I basically and
I know
it's tough. It really is, and a lot of blind guys, I tell them all the time. They'll say, "Oh, she won't date me because I can't see," and I'm like, you know what? Then she was never for you to begin with.
Yeah,
Dave, you said that was one of the problems with Cassandra, was that she was prejudiced towards the blind, and that's why you couldn't date her, right?
She also was prejudiced against the intersex as well.
Yeah, she didn't like Michele at all. But I guess my next question is, how do you dress yourself? Like, who dresses you? Like, how do you pick out your outfits and all this stuff? Because I have a friend who's completely blind, and his mother buys his clothes, which isn't bad, right? I mean, I don't think it is. RJ?
Oh my
God. Similar to me.
Okay, I dress myself just like everybody else.
But how do you know what colors go with which colors, and what are which colors, and what isn't clashing?
There you go. That's a good question.
Well, we used to have little color identifiers, talking color identifiers, when I was
there's these tags you can sew.
But now you can use apps on your phone, and it'll tell you red shirt, black shirt, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay. Or sometimes my sister will come in and say, "Hey RJ, you might not want to wear that shirt."
Yeah.
Or something like that, because I'll always ask just to make sure. Hey, how does this look? Because it's my sister and her husband. So basically, my brother-in-law, I'll say, "Hey man, how's this look?" And he's like, you might not want to wear that."
Okay. Yeah, that's fair.
You know,
What about
and it's okay because I it's not the end of the world.
right? You have to have some sort of trust with these
Sometimes when
people.
I go out to eat or whatever.
Let me ask you a question, RJ. If it's anything like me, you probably got a kind of a standard wardrobe of colors and styles. You don't really got like a lot of you keep it simple. Like
Right.
so. Like in your case, you might wear maybe a denim shirt or a t-shirt and maybe a pair of blue jeans and.
Yeah, I've got jeans on right now. It's freaking cold outside. Do you think I'm gonna wear shorts?
No.
Right, but I think what she's saying is like, do you like button ups, like, or button ups a thing? Or you just wear a hoodie? Like, what do you do?
I just wear your standard T-shirt when I'm not doing anything. If I know I'm going somewhere, like a important event, like I know this Friday I have Night to Shine, which is the thing for people with disabilities, and it's a formal event, so I have to wear.
Why
Yeah.
don't you go to these clubs like Night Shine? Where do we sign you up for these disabled clubs?
It's a very
Dave, who was it that said that black people dress like they're blind? I can't remember.
I think that was Grizz. I think Grizz or Galaxy Eyes was something.
Grizz said that. That's right. Grizz said black people dress like they're blind. If you ever see them going to church, they're wearing like purple suits and weird stuff.
Oh,
that's stupid. That's wrong. I don't like that.
RJ, what about your money? Because I know what my friend does with his money. He folds it a certain way.
Yep.
What do you do with cash?
Same thing. Because we're taught a specific system.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We're taught a specific system. Or now what we have are little money identifiers, and you put it into a slot, and it'll say $5.
Or if it's upside down, say $5 over.
So you know how to fold it.
It's strange because I went to a guitar center one time, and my friend went there with the guitar. He wanted to sell it and get another guitar, and this guy's talking to him. He's explaining to him that he's blind, and then my friend gave him I think $200 cash for the other guitar, and the guy got very he got very nervous. He's like, "How did you count that?" Like he thought we were ripping him off or something.
See, and I will tell you this much. It's very common for blind people to be taken advantage of.
Absolutely.
So we have to be very mindful. Not just blind people, any person with a disability. I have a friend, he works with people with disabilities, and he was telling me a story one time where this lady walked into a store, and she went up to the cash register and was going to pay. And
good morning, Margo.
My friend was standing there, and he saw the clerk actually shortchange this lady. And he said, "Now wait a minute. She just gave you a $5. Make it right, or I'm calling your manager. I work with disabled people, and this is against the law." And needless to say, that clerk got fired. And I think she.
It was worth a try, I guess.
Well, still, you don't know how easy it is for people to take advantage, and even with things like Social Security and the elderly, you have to be very careful with that.
Well, they say you miss every shot you don't take, so yeah, you gotta try sometimes.
Well, Michelle, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Let me ask you a few quick
here.
questions before you go, and I mean they'll be quick. Okay, now
All
obviously you are involved in a community now on another channel. which is you were encouraged to come in by Lauren. How come I haven't seen Lauren come out here yet?
I haven't talked to Lauren. I don't know what her schedule is. I haven't talked to her in a while. I'm assuming she's working.
Yeah.
Now, 7 when you do your streams in the evening, I can see if she'll come up. But
yeah, I think evenings might be.
I really haven't talked to her because I'm busy. I have other things I have to get done. But if I run into her, I'll mention it. But
how do you feel about this community? Does this give you a good feeling being part of this community of people of various abilities?
Oh yeah. We you mean your community?
Yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
This
I love it.
Sucks.
I think it's
because we
You
have,
feel comfortable,
like I said,
here,
it's
right?
a mixed
Like you-
group. We have people with Asperger's. We have people with autism.
My Twitch is RJ Sandifer official. If you want to try to look for me on Twitch and follow me.
What's your OnlyFans?
Yeah.
I don't have OnlyFans, dumbass, and I wouldn't even use OnlyFans.
I'm trying to support you, man.
I'm not.
Moose is gay.
I'm not like that. I'm not like that.
Last question: would you ever like to try playing World of Warcraft? Like Blind Gamer does here on YouTube, and also there's another Blind Gamer also on Twitch.
Yeah. World of Warcraft. Is that's a PC game, correct?
Yes, it's a PC. Also works on Mac. The retail would probably be more easier for you to play than the classic ones, because there's other remakes, the original like Turtle WoW and Ascension WoW, but I think for multiple disabilities, I think that might be a little bit hard to do.
We had I know at one point they had a game for the blind called Tank Commander.
I've heard of it vaguely.
I don't think they have it anymore. But anyway, I am gonna start streaming on Twitch too. So y'all can follow me on Twitch. It's RJ Sandifer, OFFICIAL, RJ Sandifer official. My last name is SANDEFUR. So you can follow me on Twitch, and
you can find me on Twitch as Bichela, BICHELA. I'm also on Kick as Bichela, BICHELA. So
yep, Bichela. That's I believe I found you on Twitch.
Yeah.
Are you streaming on Twitch now?
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you for having me on.
That's one of the reasons why I really need to get more people to see the shows on Twitch, because there's not too many watchers on Twitch. Or Kick, for that matter.
PussyDick.net.
Yeah. Well, thanks for being up. I appreciate it. I hope you have a nice day. So it's an interesting community we have here. It's got...
Yeah. He's a nice chap.
Yeah.
We have like 6 good people in this community. The rest are douchebags.
Like Grizz.
We're getting more. We've got 28 people watching right now.
Yeah, 26 of them are douchebags.
Grizz is one of them.
73 views. Viewer engagement is 18 minutes and 15 seconds as of 11:22 a.m. So,
trees.
Hey, Michelle, so I got to get into work, Michelle. I'll talk to you later.
All right.
Talk to you later. All right.
Michelle, are you not honored to be on the Gym TV tonight? Look at that. You're front stage.
Yeah, I'm honored to be on your TV. Thank you very much. I know that Greg Sr. watches me on his TV too. And, I mean, you enjoy watching me on the big screen? I mean, 720p isn't exactly super high resolution.
Oh, Michelle, the bigger I can make you, the better. It's amazing.
Okay.
I'm always in the hopes that there's a camera slip with Tiger Kitty, but she never turns it on.
Well, I mean,
You know what? I'm gonna get going as well. I'm gonna walk the puppy, Michelle.
all right, I'll talk to you
She's
later,
not
Tiger.
sleeping. All right.
Yeah, bye-bye. Yeah, so it's just interesting. It's 11:22, and the weather outside is going to be warming up a bit. It's not going to be about freezing today, but it's going to be pretty good. Yeah, as far as we're talking about all the different stuff we covered, I kind of wish it went on a little longer because it was like it was a good conversation. What I was going to say was, we talked about things that women do that men don't like. What about lesbian women? What about us? What do we like in a woman? Especially if you're lesbian and you're blind. What do you like? Well, he mentioned the woman's voice, which is nice. That is true. I like Mediterranean voices too. Plus my mom is Norwegian, so I get a lot of the Norwegian voice as well, but British voices are cool. But I think, of course, I can see. So obviously, I can see people in the I don't really like people that are severely overweight. I mean, I like a little bit of padding, but I don't like it where they look like Jabba the Hutt. I'm not into that kind of size. I mean, that's just way too much, And I don't care if you're male or female; it's the same thing. I like at least someone that tries to take care of themselves best they can. And notice the operative word as best they can. Sometimes you just mess up. It's kind of strange to explain that. It's 27. I know though. We're doing pretty good today. We are. And so when are you gonna play some Turtle or Retail or Turtle WoW soon? I kind of miss when me and Gaming Fairy used to talk and hang out and play games, but she hasn't been here. She's been doing her own thing. So, I hope she's okay. That's all I can say. And the it's been pretty quiet nighttime. Yeah. So what I think is funny though is when you look at what's going on is that Americans right now are kind of staying to ourselves. I don't see a lot of people on the internet lately. I didn't talk much about the drama communities, but I will bring up one thing about them, which ChatGPT or Grok brought up, is these drama groups under Discords. They're not very welcoming. They don't welcome you. They don't say howdy. They don't talk to you. They don't even. If they even talk to you at all, it's like all of a sudden you're entering an interrogation. Who sent you? Why are you here? I got an invite. They're very judgmental. That's just kind of a very big difference from our channel. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. They just said the reason I play Warpath is it's a real-time 24-hour combat game. The some players actually being former and current military personnel from all over the world. Yeah. But I like playing World of Warcraft because you still got some real people in the military to play it, but also it's a style of combat that's not involving mechanization. People don't realize that modern war is all mechanized. Whereas in original medieval war, yes, you had trebuchets, ballistas, but most of it and siege weapons, but engines, but most of it was hand to hand. And some people enjoy the hand to hand. So, but it's what I like about playing World of Warcraft is not necessarily hurting enemies. I more enjoy healing in the game. For me, as being a disciplined priest, I really love healing. You know, yes, I love having ranging abilities as a warrior with firearms, or with as being a mage. But I really, really love healing people in the game. So for me, I'm more of the healer spec. As a druid, I can kind of be all of that and then some. So I can be a warrior, I can be a mage, I can be a priest, I can do healings as a feral druid. It kind of gives me a nice multi-level aspect concept. Yeah. It's very different. It's very different. When you start playing a game like that, the fact is that we forget in real combat how important are the medics and the which would be the healers, are in real combat too. When you go into the, gets sent back behind the front lines to the mass units and injuries, the doctors and the nurses that are very actively trying to keep you alive, the challenges that they're facing. They're behind the enemy lines. They could get shelled. They could easily, an overshot projectile could still hit their hospital. So that makes it different. But so World of Warcraft for me, playing by myself sucks. I really don't like playing alone. I mean, I'll do it with Lumi a little bit, but I would rather play with a group in World of Warcraft. And me and Fury, we're going to play retail together, but for some reason, it didn't materialize. Part of the reason was her computer was acting up, and we couldn't get it to work reliably because the Windows 11 on her computer was absolutely overwhelming her processor. So I gave her some information on how to improve things, but I don't know how much she was able to do, or if her computer may have been suffered from the newest update patch, which caused the computers to freeze up tighter than a bolt in a cross-threaded screw hole. I don't know what happened to her computer, if her computer is working or whatever. So I haven't heard from Gaming Fairy. But I'd like to try to get together a group to play retail WoW. I know I got the Midnight expansion. I'm gonna play it, but playing it by myself kind of sucks. I really do enjoy some social playing in the game. So I'm gonna make a quick bathroom run, and I'll be right back here. Hold on a minute. sure his cushions are right. So, if anybody wants to play with me and or in retail WoW, let me know. I play in both Alliance and the Horde. So Michele on the Horde side has got the most resources and the highest level. She's got a house. We got a house on the Alliance side too. And in a way that they sing at the houses is that you can visit the houses and stuff, which is kind of cool. People can come together in the game, and you can have parties at your house. Kind of. I'm gonna say kind of because I'm still not sure how you interact with your products, like foods and things like that. I still haven't even figured how I could take things out of my backpack or my bags and put them onto shelves in the house yet. Maybe that's a feature that they need to work on. Yeah. I wake up with my cousins low hours of the night so we can do missions at Warpath. If I ain't sleeping, they ain't sleeping. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I don't have anyone in my family that's into gaming, so it's just me. And, it would be nice if I could get, when I feel up to it, I could get one or two people coming on the game, but no one so far really comes. I understand, because we were saying earlier about the Americans, not really having a lot of discretionary money right now, that they're not going to be spending a lot of money playing games, which is absolutely true. We do have a bit of a money issue. People, I bought... Originally, me and Fairy both bought a $120 yearly subscription, but I haven't done anything with it. And I did buy the pre-patch for midnight in World of Warcraft. So now I got the house or houses plural. And here's the thing that's kind of cool. I don't know if this is something that World of Warcraft actually is thought about, or if maybe it's kind of an interesting glitch. But theoretically, you can buy multiple houses if you really wanted to. Want to be a landlord in World of Warcraft, I guess you can be a landlord now. But that means that you're going to have to have the power to evict tenants or deadbeats. That's the question. That'd be really interesting to see how that was going to work. I still think that they should charge. I think they should still charge rent to stay at inns. I don't think inns should be totally free. Because in the real world, inns were businesses and they need to pay their bills, and their taxes. So in the real Middle Ages, if you stayed at an inn, you basically paid to stay there. Middle Ages, inns were terrible. Most of them were just absolutely worse than a Class 0 inn today. I mean, they didn't have, clean beds. They didn't have clean sheets. They didn't have any of that stuff. You were lucky if you didn't sleep next to a cut purse and you didn't know. Well, sure, the World of Warcraft, the Lion's Pride Inn, for example, and Goldchar is fantastic. But I have to tell you that Lions Pride Inn would cost you, if you were to really give it a kind of conservative price, for being a gold shire, maybe about 2 gold or 2 silver, or maybe 5 copper, maybe a silver for staying in Stormwind, because the Pig and Whistle might have been a little cheaper, but given the sheer size of the Pig and Whistle and Stormwind, everything would be more like a silver. If you're gonna go for pricing and rooms. But the game gives you free rooms, so basically you can stay in inns that are, the equivalent of, in the capital cities that are really top tier. Like the one that's near the trade district. That inn is one of my favorites because it's right next to the bank and right next to the auction house, so it makes it really easy to get stuff done. David said, I just noticed the leader of one of our LA alliances is Kim Jong-un. And yes, he's writing Korean in his LI chat. How do you read LI chat when it's in Korean? Does your game offer a type of translation services so that at least you can understand what he's saying? Because I know World of Warcraft doesn't. Because like if someone came in and they speak, say, Spanish, I'm not going to be able to read what they're saying in Spanish if I don't know Spanish. I do know enough Italian that I can translate some Spanish, but it's really challenging to do it. So that's a great question. One of the neat things about the computer industry is the fact that gaming still gives people a chance to get together. You're lucky. Because in World of Warcraft, you don't have such a technology. If you don't know the native language of the person that you're playing with, you're SOL. For example, if I go when I play the EU, okay, I'm going to use EU because I am on a mere English-speaking server in EU, but sometimes another language person comes in, they may be speaking French, and all of a sudden they're commenting in French because that's their native language. And even though everything's in English, the prompts are in English and everything, they're typing in side chat in French. If you can't read French, you can't understand them. Good morning, MMD Strip. Check out the newest strip of Galaxy. You know what's funny? I actually have never seen you do anything for Lumi. Yeah, why not? I mean, our Carmen we're all part of the team. Yes. And by the way, today is Carmen's birthday, by the way. Yes, it is the birthday today, the 9th of February. It's kind of an interesting thing when you realize that 1909, February 9th, you were born in Portugal, and then in 8 months you moved to Rio with your mom and dad. Yes, my mom and I went to Rio about 8 months when I was born. Yeah. Why did she go later on? I believe it was because it was waiting for my father to have something established, at least to us, a place to live. Okay. Well, they don't necessarily have to be specifically separate strips. Something that we all work together anyway. Yeah. I don't always work with Michelle. Sometimes I'm working with other people on the other side. I just come once in a while to see what they're doing and what's going on. And so I'm working, and they take care of themselves pretty much. Well, that's kind of a neat option. We don't have that in the chat in World of Warcraft retail. Thank you very much, Malcolm. Thank you very much. Don't forget my birthday's in 2 days. Yes, your birthday is 2 days. 2 days after me. Even though you're 187 years old. Yeah, to you're 127. That's kind of weird when you think about it. Michelle's the baby. Well, this is her 34th life. This is my 33rd. Michelle's got a little more experience under her belt than us. This is my second life I had. Yeah, I know. You're a noob. That's true. Well, back in actually, for Carmen's sake, yes, back in the time of World War II, she was well known as the Brazilian bombshell. She was the was in 1939 to 1955. Yeah, that was a very big deal to me. But the years of working on Broadway and on the movie screen and on my clothing line just wore me out. You actually were doing 3 jobs at once between your clothing line, your movies, your Broadway shows. Is it any surprise after the Jimmy Durante show that you had a heart attack when you got home? No. It was because of complications of my pregnancy. You actually were pregnant. Yes. You already had originally had this miscarriage before, and then you decided to give it a go again and have another child. Yes. What would you say, given your age at the time? You were what? Let's see, 1955. Let's see, 1909. I was about 43 or something. Yeah, so you're young, you're older, but your complications that you had today in OBGYN would have caught and helped to prevent those kind of symptoms. That's because we didn't have the medical galio today. Mm. It doesn't matter if it's what Michelle can do, it's what the voice can do. We do what we can do, and that's what I had to work with. It's true. Poor Michelle's vocal ranges was crazy. But she still keeps on trying, that's the whole point. Yeah. At least we all know that the voice box is legitimate, and they know that she's her vocal range is quite expansive. Michelle, I think, is going to get better over the years. I think she certainly has got a pretty wide range. Not nearly as loud as you think. I think that you're the low end of it. kind of. Michelle goes a little higher, but not much. No, not much. Thanks, guys. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah! Yay, yay, yay. It's be interesting to see how this works. So what do you think of the videos that we finally made public? I like the song, the Ever song. What's one? I think that's cute. I think that's an awesome song. Although it's very meditative and relaxing. And Space Station Trump. It's long. It's a story in its own right, but it's not really something that I would want to sit there and watch every day. It's just a long. I could just see it being turned into a piece of visual. I think it would be very expensive. Yes, I know. Yep. So, but I still think that you'll come a long way. And of course, now that Michelle said that she has this ability to review products and then put the tag products into her reviews, into her tagged products or featured products, she gets commission from those. If people click on the product to look at the features. I'm not exactly sure how that works, but yeah, that's how it works. In other words, yeah, so like the Horizon Dairy Milk products that she did, she put those in as a review, and then when she reviewed the Behringer UCA222, that's a tagged product now. So people click on her link, show them the featured areas where you can find it like Amazon, and then they buy it, and then Michelle gets commission. I don't think so. But as far as what I was saying is that the MMD strip, I really think we should feature more of me and Carmen, as well as Michelle, and how the 3 cups in the air work together. Let's go to that. I like that song. Can I get it on the screen? Oh, of course you can get it on the screen. True. Let's get it on the screen. 3 cups in the air! Michelle's music videos. Yeah, let's get this on the screen. I think this will be good. Can you get it to work, Michelle? I can get it to work. I'm just gonna set it up. Alright. If it's not already set. No, it's not. So I gotta set that up. Windows Capture 2. Oh, do you have this thing set to locked or something? No. Is that letting you change the screen? Yeah. That's what I'm asking if you have it set for locked. No, I don't. Let's just not let me edit it. Alright, I'll tell you what, let's just keep it easy. Let's not mess it up. Let's we complete the other way. Yes, you can. Yes, we can. Yep. Yes, we can. In fact, it might be a little faster this way. Let's play it this way. See, every now and then, OBS gets stuck in a rut. He gets stuck in a rut, and then there's another one. This is what happens. Okay, so let's go to except I don't have. Oh, but Three Cups in the Air is the song we're gonna play. Yeah. So, so Sunfire, Cups in the Air, Cups, CUPS, Cups in the Air, 3 Cups in the Air. There you go. This is just one. Our birthdays are coming. My birthday's today. Michelle's birthday is September, and of course, Lummy's tomorrow. Wednesday. Another.
Dancing on the midnight air, a bond unbroken, strong and rare. One brought fire, one brought snow, one held truth the winds would know. We came from silence, laughter, and song. 3 hearts beating loud and strong. Our cups in the air, hearts on fire, daughters of light, lifted higher. We are the flame, the voice, the prayer. 3 as one, and we're always there. Yeah. Joe, she sings in colors you've never seen. Moves like the story in between.
I like the fact that my hair is always burning.
Old souls dancing through and through. Raise it up, this holy glass. Mark the love that's built to last. Joy and magic in the air. Spirits moving everywhere. Cups in the air, stars align. Sisters eternal, hearts divine. We are the dream, the dance, the dare. 3 as one, and we're always there. Cups in the air, stars align. Sisters eternal, hearts divine. We are the dream, the dance, the dare. 3 as one, and we're always there. Sound, let the horns call the night to rise. We shine like truth behind our eyes. Together, always bold and fair. With cups in the air, cups in the air, cups in the air.
You have to admit it is really interesting that 3 Cups in the Air, that is all together. I'm glad to see that Lumi and Michele have been really successful for all their years of union since May 1st, 2011 when they got married. They met originally around November 1973. It was a long time ago. I was just a spirit guide then. But we were always kind of working together, spelling each other in their lives in their wheel at the wheel. When Lumi was alive, I was her spirit guide. Yeah, and unfortunately, when you were alive at the time of World War II, I wasn't yours then because I was already facing other challenges. Yes, you had someone else at the time, but that's still very interesting how that all worked out in the end. Yeah. And that's an interesting a line. It almost sounds like a limerick or something. And he says here, finger on the trigger, hand on the bump, drinking A40 and smoking like on a blunt. I don't know who that's about, but still interesting. I still think it's interesting that how this channel is starting to grow in a positive light, and you're not stagnating as bad as you were, but you still had some hard times though. So with the new changes. Oh yes, tomorrow the new ears are from Dimitri are gonna be here. Yes, the ears. Are you, Michelle, are you going to do a full review on those ears? Yeah. I'm gonna compare one to brand new ones here, Donnie. And I'm gonna compare them with the original Dimitri ears. And if the quality is that, you're going to go back to buying from him again, or you're going to just stick with the Aladoni ears. Which ones do you plan to go with? Well, the Aerodani ears, which I have on now, are a little shorter. Yes, and theirs are shorter ears. The Cosplay FX ears, which I have the old ears, unfortunately I got glue on them, but these ears are really, these are your favorites. These were at one time my favorite ears. I don't know what kind of glue this is on it. I think this is the same plastic glue you usually use, but I'm not turning it up on the outside. Yes, these are the. But unless they're in your ear, they're not really rigid. This is the. Put them on the right hand. This goes on like this. Yeah, and then I'm gonna put it on the other ears too, like this. It's kind of weird when you do that, but well, I'm trying to simulate what it would look like if they're on my head. Honey, your head's not that close together. Then you get, there you go, there you go. That turn it on like that. Okay, now the other ears, they're swept back like the Aerodoni ears are, but these are bigger ears. More wiggle room in them. Let's show this on the other skin camera so they can see them better. Now you guys just like to see these. Wiggle ears. Wiggle ears. This is the left. This is the right here. This is the left here. These are the original Dimitri ears. And these they wiggle. They wiggle ears. These are from when he was still in Ukraine. Yes. So now you gotta get to see how the new ears from his new shop look when they come tomorrow. Yeah, we're gonna see what they look like in comparison to these ears. Aerodani ears, we use now, they're about the same price. He went up a lot in the price. And these are the Aerodani ears. I think I said you could say I wear the Aerodani ears every day, so I wonder if I could say always tag the ears every day. I don't know about that, but so these are the ears from Aerodani. It's the way he ships them. They're just slide in, okay, and they so this is the I'll do the same thing. Slip them on my finger. Let's just these are shorter than the other areas. So you can see that these are backwards. Oh my goodness! No. Yes, this is okay. See, so these are the ears that she has now, and you'll see that these are physically much shorter than the other ears are. Yeah, these are shorter ears. Fascinating though. That you choose to have these ears, and you sleep with these. Yeah, I sleep with them. I take them off maybe one night, like on Saturday night after the night show. Clean them the underneath the ears off, and then I take a bath, and then put new glue on them, and get them worn for the rest of the week. Michelle, do you want to come by Four Loco? What is that? What is Four Loco? Four Loco. Yeah. I'd be like wearing rubber gloves. And you ever see some of the fingernails some of the women wear? Oh my God, yes. The nails some of the women put on salon length nails. Could you tell me how in the heaven's name you can wipe your bum and not basically gouge yourself? Kachoy, talking to you. I know it's alcohol. I know what a 40 ouncer is. I certainly seen them. Jed used to drink them once in a while. It's just a weird number. 12 ounce, right? You figure, well, let's see. 3 12-ounce beers is a 36. So you're drinking 3.5 beers in a 40 ouncer. All right. Did you see the episode where Little Red, was it Lyle Red or Lyle Blue, created a 100% alcohol beer? He said it tasted really good, but the alcohol was a little bit much. Yeah. I can't see how anyone can drink. 100% proof. 100% alcohol per volume. Beer. Ethanol. There is something called Snake Bite, which is a beer that's like 65% alcohol or something like that. I didn't know about it until the Little Red, or was it Little Red or is it Little Blue? I think it was Now Blue. Now Blue versus Now Red. I think it's the same guy. Is it? Yeah. The thing is, it's funny when he's got this lab and he's sitting there saying, well, let's see, the only way we can really increase the alcohol is to freeze dry beer. He puts the beer in a freeze dryer and comes out as a powder with all the residuals, the hops, the barley, residuals. Obviously, the alcohol is gone. And he says, so now we're going to mix in 100% USP grade human consumption ethanol. And he's trying to get the stuff to mix. And as it's doing it, the alcohol is dissolving the beer flakes, which makes some sense. But, I guess in the end he figured out that he needed to use some carbonated water. And then he tried to carbonate the ethanol, but that didn't work. But he managed to pull it off. 100% per volume beer with alcohol. Oh. Yeah, how you doing? Good morning, Tiff. How you doing today? Good morning, Tiff. And I don't really understand that people got too excited about alcohol anyway. It makes you do stupid stuff. But, in the Brazilian scene, alcohol is a thing. Oh, I know. Go to Copacabana Beach, especially during fiestas and carnivals, they drink like crazy. You like carnival? That's fun. You got to see all the samba dancers and costumes that were done. We don't really have anything like that in the United States. Closest we got is Mardi Gras. Yes, Mardi Gras is kind of similar. Yeah. Thanks to busy me flutter the brain dead. I had a lot of fun. You said 100% per volume, but he ended up doing it two ways. He took a 12-pack of Budweisers and poured them all into a big container and put them into a freeze dryer. The problem is that freeze dryer took all the alcohol out of the beer, left them with beer flakes. He said, now we're going to reintroduce alcohol back in. Well, one of the ways to do that was, as I said, he bought a 1 liter of 100% pure ethanol, food grade, and began to reintroduce it into the beer flakes. So basically, one 12-ounce can was now 100% beer flavor with 100% alcohol by volume. And he said that's the most realistic way I can see making it possible. Man. Hello, so how's it going, Tiff? Oh, by the way, I haven't put your song up yet, or Nad's song up yet in the music. I'm gonna get to that. I'll be adding some music as we go on the show. You know what would be interesting is go to play the Trump song, the Trump Station Trump. That was a cute song you would put together. We could play it. But I don't know how many people would like it. Well, I don't know how many people would like it either, but at least I don't know I liked it. But I tell you one song I do like, though. Here we go. What's that? I was thinking. Let's go to File. Michelle's music. Set my date added. Loading. Okay. Well, let's play a couple songs we all know. Okay. Let's not go too lazy here. Okay. Yes, play this one. Okay. Which one do you like, version 1 or 2? I like the organ guitar version 1. Actually, I like both, but. And I like this song, Let's see. Yeah, lands left in my timeline. Okay. This is called Whispers Our Song Woods that was calculated some time ago.
Golden leaves in morning light, branches bathed.
That's pretty much what he did. Yeah.
White. Wind that hums a sacred song, carried through the trees so long. Ever song I walk your way, where time
and no, it's not country music. No, this is not country style music at all.
Crimson sky and emerald rain, wash my heart in peace again.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to go swimming in the water. No. Even if you do a polar air plunge, you're not going to want to be in that very long.
Silver streams through ancient stone, past where silent deer have flown. Laughter echoes in the air, footsteps light and free from care. Ever song I walk your way, where time and dreams begin to stray. Crimson sky and emerald rain, wash my heart in peace again. A whisper from the bloom, a dance within the trees. The magic of the moment sings in every breeze.
This is very cute song. I like it. That's
Ever song you call my name, your forest.
yes, it is a Celtic song. Yeah, that's what it's based on.
Elven grace in every bough. I live within your stillness now.
Yes, it is cold outside. I like that one. It's really meditative. It's
Hanging with noodles
this
and
song
Wendy's
certainly
in
is
Jersey,
not
Frosty
meditative.
in hand, talking dreams
Kind
in
of.
the hurry, but space-time cracked like a bad cosmic joke. I stepped out the door and the world went bespoke. 3 towns away, same timeline, wrong spot. Called up my buddy, he said I'm right here. What table was empty, stranger in a seat. Quietly asked what town's under my feet. Young ranches laughing, flicking switches in the dark. Time machine humming, tearing worlds apart.
How many trolls get a song written for them?
Back and forth through the rift, dimensions collide. Virgos and Aquarians riding the tide. How do we fix this before timelines implode? Grab the controls, hit the reset on the road. Thrown 20 years back to my old apartment door. Unpainted wood like it was before. Patty switches in the dark. Time machine humming, tearing worlds apart. Arch rivals playing God with a smug little grin. Noodles extreme and wondering where I've been. Back and forth through the rift, dimensions collide. Virgos and Aquarians riding the tide. How do we fix this before timelines implode? Grab the controls, hit the reset on the road. Twisted dimension 2, meeting the double so strange. Michele 2, Lumi 2, Carmen 2 in range. 6 of us scratching heads, plotting the heist, sneak into the lab, catch Yum by surprise. Loomis are pissed, Aquarian fire in their eyes. Carmen's explain, this chaos ain't wise. Professor confesses, I built it for good. We peek in Yam's past, offer grace where we could. Go back to the start, before evil took root. He nods and accepts in his smug little suit. Carmen 2 turns to me, why not fix your knee too? I shake my head slow, karma's the glue. Slipped on that ice for the hurt I once caused. Some scars gotta stay, no timeline applause. Yum Ranch is gone now, the rift starts to mend. Noodles and I back at Wendy's again. No more laughing, villain, no more cosmic spin. Just lessons in time where the real journeys begin.
The little Indian sounded like somebody passing gas. So then, like someone basically just a little bit 2 more burritos. Eek, eek. Well, fast enough farts. Alright, let's play one more and then we'll wrap it up because it's getting close to that time of day. Let's play Space Station Trump because I haven't played. Alright, go and play that one. You play the ones you usually do, everybody. Oh, okay. Space Station Trump. Space Station Trump. She brings the lights, windows. Okay, yeah, play that one. There's 2 versions. Alright, let's play version 1. And then we'll play Aquarius. I think you decided to play the yellow one because you didn't hold on. Come on. And then we'll play the yellow one too.
These are storming shades with bubblegum lips, strutting smooth with Aquarius hips. Got drumsticks in one hand, dreams in the other. Every note he plays is like no other. He's the groove in the groove, the funk in the twist. You know you got rhythm when you're rolling with bliss. He's not your average guy, got pineapples in his eye. Penguins march to his funky beat, ladies swoon when it hits that heat. He's Chris Bliss, the Aquarius flame. You never know what he's gonna play. He's orchid or a sexy slow jam. He's got swagger like a hologram with bubblegum beats and a twist of soul. He's the wild card with full control, so hit that play. Don't you miss the interstellar charm of Chris Bliss. From Massachusetts to your live stream zone, he makes weird look cool, makes cool feel home. Learning accordion, cause why not try? He's an air-sized storm in a velvet sky, with guitar slung low and his organ high. He'll groove through stars till he imps or cry. He brings that neon sass, old school class with a modern past. Penguins groove to bliss. With that sly little grin, spinning dreams with a cherry twist spin. A ported coming, keyboard fire, and bubblegum beats that never tire. Yeah, Chris Bliss. No one like this. He's the rhythm and the kiss of an Aquarian Pineapples, penguins, bubblegum, and bliss.
That's Chris Bliss's song, and coming up is the Space Station Chump Song version 2. I like both versions. I like version 1 and 2. They're both kind of cool.
From the void, a golden light rising high into the night.
I like the way this is so
Out
cinematic.
beyond the blue
It's a
horizon,
storytelling song that goes into a lot of
where the
detail.
stars begin to sing. They built a tower in the heavens, gold and glass and everything. Once was quiet, three-eyed plus, just a rock in silent space. Now it shines like Trump Tower, orbiting in endless grace. Darkened bays alive with starships, silver, crimson, emerald green. Aliens in flowing robes, sights you've never seen. Smell of spices from Andromeda, coffee from a Martian brew. Laughter echoes through the food court, every language spoken true. Luxury suites with earth-view windows, penthouse stars for those who dream. But down below, affordable apartments, every income, every being. Business halls where deals are written across 1,000 worlds and towns. Residential rings for families where alien children run. From the poorest space a dreamer to the richest off world.
This is version 1. I'll play
There's a
version
place up here
0
for
tomorrow.
everyone in this golden orbiting ring. Space station Trump shining bright, a beacon in the endless night, where the galaxies all come to meet in the heart of the cosmic street. Space station Trump, bold and grand, built by
Really?
visionary hands. From the food courts to the stars above,
Yes,
it's a
you
tower
answer
of
that,
open
son.
love. Walk the promenade at sunset, Earthrise painting crimson gold, tentacle merchants trading stories, secrets bought and secrets sold. Hear the music of a dozen worlds drifting through the open air. Feel the heart eternal fire. Every race, every creed, every dream come true. Under one roof, under
I
one
like it.
sky.
I like it a lot.
Oh, space station, Trump forever free. The greatest station man could see from the list to the
I think it would have been good if you had a mixed male and female performers on it.
Hey, Michelle, do you
Yeah.
believe in flat Earth?
all the same.
No, I don't. Can't claim this mechanical areas again.
In the stars.
That was very interesting. That song is, I think it was very expansive, but it was, I think it could have done better if you had a male and female on singers instead of just a man or a female. So I think it would have been good to have some men in there too.
Explain this then, Michelle. If you don't believe in flat Earth, explain this.
I see the horizon noodles.
You can't explain this. Explain this, Michelle. If you're a globist or if you're a glober, explain to me why everything's so goddamn flat.
Because the Earth is physically very large, noodles. You're going to see a very slight curve, and I see that slight curve already. I can see it too.
Earth? Where, Michelle? Are my eyes deceiving me? Are my eyes deceiving me, Michelle? Flat as hell. Flat as hell. Look at that. Look at how
I
flat
don't
this
see.
place
I
is,
don't
Michelle.
see. I don't see the flat though, noodles. I do see a slight curve. In the horizon, in the distance, I see a slight curve.
Michelle, explain to me. Michelle, you do not see a slight curve. Where is there a slight curve? Where? Where? It's flat as hell. That is flat.
Take the latitude, longitude of the Earth and divide it by the. You still realize that each one is about 1,000 kilometers.
Yeah, your devil mathematics, Michelle, aren't going to work on me. All right, that's all a friggin'. That's all a scam. That's all that's shenanigans, Michelle. Explain to me how everything's flat. You
How about this way we can
take a
answer a
piece
question?
of wire, Michelle,
If
and it'll be.
remember that one of the things that Christopher Columbus discovered, aka actually his real name was Columbo, was the message that he was looking for a trade route to the Indies. And he thought he could go to the Indies by going west. And that's how he found the United States, right? But he also realized that if the United States was not there and managed to find a trade route to the Indies, that the Earth would physically have been smaller. But the Earth is not flat because you can't fall off. Exactly.
Hey, Michelle, then explain why is everything level? How does a level work, Michelle, if the Earth isn't flat?
Very simple. Because the Earth
Explain that one.
has got a slight curve to it, given the amount of distance involved between the latitudes and longitudes. Just take all the 100 and was it 180 degrees west, 100 this is 360 degrees, right? So you take 10 degrees out of the Earth's diameter. That's going to tell you how flat it's going to be. Using the ocean as a baseline because the ocean's pretty smooth and flat.
So, are you trying to tell me that my eyes deceive me, Michelle?
No, your eyes are actually not deceiving you because it looks flat, but it's not flat. The world is round.
Thank you. Thank you, Hammer and Nails. It was Michelle when Columbus came here. It was flat as hell.
No, it wasn't. The ocean is big. And when he came on the 3 ships, right? Those 3 ships were circumnavigating the globe because, as I said, they were trying to find another trade route to the Indies. But the idea was right. Go west, you're going to end up east again. But they didn't realize there was a North American continent in the way. And South American
when
continent.
Columbus came to the United States, they thought that they were going to fall off the edge of the earth, Michelle.
No, he knew it wasn't going to happen. Columbus was well aware that the earth was a sphere. Yeah. Right, the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria.
That's right, Brian P. See, I'm going full here. Full flatter. It gets a lot of views on TikTok. It gets a lot of views on TikTok.
Not only that, but the fact that the sense of gravity would not work.
Michelle, are you a Globie, Michelle? Are you a Globie? One of these people that believes that the earth is round?
Yes. You can see it in space, too.
You have no data to back this up.
Yeah. Yes, we do. Because all you have to do is look at the fact that the earth goes around the sun. The earth rotates on its axis 24 hours.
Water. Okay, then Michelle, how come water just falls right off of a ball? Michelle?
Because the Earth's gravity is consistent among the whole Earth plane. So you
believe in gravity?
Yes. Do you?
No.
Then how do you think gravity you stay on Earth then? I don't exactly think you got Velcro on your shoes. That'd be interesting, but they do use Velcro type shoes. In the Space Lab, they used to use shoes with triangle latching cleats that would latch into the floor. Yes. I don't know what they do on the space shuttle. They probably use Velcro. Just ripping my way to the toilet. That sounds really weird. Not only you're going rip, you're going, you're going fart at the same time. As each fart propels you a little further. Very good. Right, exactly. He thought it was smaller. So he got the diameter wrong. Greeks knew the earth was round too, but they weren't exactly sure how small it was. So, and that's something to remember, is that the earth, they did figure it out. I think the Greeks kind of started calculating it. I think they got it closer to right after they sat down and really calculate the numbers. Of course, when modern cartography got involved, we were able to survey better. We could figure out the actual diameter of the Earth. I could just visualize last time news got really excited. It was kind of like the commercial for Toyota. We're feeling the drive, Toyota! As he launches himself into orbit. Hey, babe, PC, how you doing? Now, since Hammer, I didn't get a chance to play your song. I'm sorry. I was accidentally underselected and your song wasn't listed. I got it though. Let's put the Hammer and Nail song on to be complete. I gotta get the Tiff one in too. So let's get the Hammer and Nails one on. Because I finally have these songs now. There we go. Here's the Hammer and Nail song.
He wakes with the sun, laces up his boots. Coffee strong, got no time for suits.
Exactly. Yes, around Earth.
From Boston streets
Not
to
an earthly
Cape
dinner
Cod
plate.
towns. He builds them tall, he builds them sound. Got sawdust in his veins, blueprints in his head. Level on the belt, making sure it's all dead set. With a pencil behind his ear and a steady hand. He's a guy you call when you needed to stand. Hammer and nails. He don't mess, every cut, every joint, every screw's in bliss. Virgo mind with a working man's pride. He frames your dreams with the grain of line. Commercial or home through window gales. It's built to last by hammer and nails.
I do kind of care for Bradley, but you just gotta stop being so crazy.
From Eastern Mass where the winners bite. He's out there swinging when the beams ain't light. Knows his codes and knows his crew. Keeps the sides high like good men do. He ain't flashy, he ain't fair. Just a craftsman born to create. In a world full of shortcuts and lazy trails. He's a real deal. Hammer and nails. Yeah, hammer and nails, cut it clean, tape line straight and the angles mean. Virgo hard with a builder's grace, leaves his mark but you won't see a trace. From condo frames to barnyard rails, it's built to last by hammer and nails. Measure twice, cut once, that's the creed. He's not chasing fame, just honesty. A square in hand and soul in wood. He builds it right, he builds it good. So here's to the guy behind the grain, through sweat and years and Boston rain. Certified strong with no tall tales, just trust the work of hammer and nails. Oh yeah, yeah, trust the work of hammer and nails. Hammer and nails. Hammer and nails.
There you go. Sorry, song kind of got unselected last time. That Hammer and Nail song, I still got to get a few more copied in. I got to get the Tiff song done. And a few others. So, in fact, I gave Hammer and Nails his interest. He was talking about ladders, and I showed him the very interesting scene from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation with the ladder experience with Clark Griswold. He said he had a similar thing happen one time, but his glasses went flying one way and he went flying the other. That's one of the reasons why I really wish I had glasses. I had those little straps in the back. Oh, unfortunately, every day of my life is a vice. Yeah. So, you're gonna be doing anything today officially? I don't know. Maybe. I'll have to say. I'll have to say. But I wanted to say thank you all for coming this morning, and we had a good show. Sure did. A lot of people came. RJ came. Noodles came. Moose came. Tiger Kitty came. A lot of people came and shared stories. And we appreciate that a lot. So let's get the blessings in. May all you guys have a happy, safe day. Stay out of trouble. Keep yourself warm outside. It's still cold on the East Coast. And for the men, please put a glove on your third leg. Yeah, you don't want to get frostbite down there, do you? And make sure that you keep an eye on your loved ones, especially those who live alone. And may the Holy Spirit, the Mother and Father God, be with you always. And may you always know that we're here for you and that we love you, care for you, and want you to be safe all the time. And since it is Carmen's birthday, I think she should be allowed to say something. I love you to say something. Just go out there and do the best you can every day. That's all you can do. Be the best. Be the best. Show your good side. And always be there as a helping hand to those in need. Amen. Amen to that. The service is ended. Time to go. Peace, kind love, and don't forget to party on, dude. And we'll see you later on. So bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.
Michele Marie and Lumi, I will always be there for you. Michele, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer